Hey Sagittarius, this is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope everybody had a good first week to the new year, a good New Year's Eve. I am shuffling this morning for Sagittarius for January 2019. See what we got popping and shaking for y'all. I know when I picked up the cards a few minutes ago, usually before I get on here, I'll shuffle a couple times to see what the energy is, and then I had this collection of rocks over here, and I'll just put on top of the deck whatever feels appropriate. And for y'all to be a fire sign, I was picking up a lot of air. So let's check out what's going on with you this morning, Sagittarius. See what we got going on for the month of January 2019. Just a reminder, I do my cards straight up. I don't do reversals. So your first card is the Knight of Wands. Second card is the Princess of Coins. Third card is the Two of Wands. Fourth card is the Ten of Wands. Golly. And underneath all of this, Temperance. And I'm going to guess that's where some of this air is coming from. So Sagittarius, let's see what we got going on for you this month. So it looks like you guys are coming out of a really good holiday season, Sagittarius. Looks like you had a lot of fun. And you just were being spontaneous and in the moment. And you're going to bring that up with you through the first part of this year. So I'm going to say this week has probably been pretty good for you. As we get into the second week of January, you've got resources that I don't think you're aware of. The Princess of Coins in this deck, this is a simply deep tarot deck by Chanel Bayless. But in this deck, this card is about being innovative and resourceful. But what I'm getting from it is that you're not picking up on a place where there's money or where you can save. This has got less to do with romance, more to do with your household finances or your bills. And I'm going to just advise you that as we roll up into the second week of the year, check everything. Make sure you've got insurance policies and stuff that are up to date. Make sure you don't have anybody on you. And that's not, I'm not talking about the IRS, but I'm talking about make sure you don't have any refunds coming back from maybe an insurance company or a policy that you closed out. Check on that. As we get into the third week, looking at the Two of Wands, and this is about you. Excuse me. In this deck, this card relates to your thoughts, vibrations, and your initiated energy to create something. So that's telling me you are working on something and you're at the very beginning of it. It seems like it may have something to do with travel or art, or you just being out in the community and kind of sharing your gifts. But this is a new energy. So, and if you look at the card, if you look at the sun in the back, at those colors where it's kind of a rising sun, you don't actually see the sun, but you see all the colors back there. So that's a new energy, which again, when we get right here to this card, make sure all your resources are together. Make sure nobody owes you anything. I'm believing that whatever you find here is going to help you propel whatever new thing you're trying to do here. As we get into the last week of the month, Sag, don't get caught up trying to, y'all are good for this. Don't carry everybody's torch. Fuck these folks. All them wines and you sitting there just looking crazy, stupid, and like, oh shit, how am I getting this up the hill? So when you get towards the end of the month, and it resonates and makes more damn sense than I can even articulate, but if you got all this stuff going on, if you're coming out of a good holiday season, you found some resources, you're trying to initiate a new project, when you get to this second and third week in January, don't get to the end of the month like, fuck, how I get here with all this shit. So be mindful of your new project, your new endeavor. Your overall energy, being a Temperance card, is telling me that you need to just maintain your balance, be patient, and then just knowing what I know about the planetary energy and what's going on right now. Shit's all up in the air. You got an eclipse coming, I think, today, which is the 5th. You got a new moon. You got all this big stuff happening within the span of 7 to 14 days as far as planetary energy is concerned. So be patient. Just be mindful of all of that, because as we're just talking about Sagittarius here, every other sign is feeling this planetary energy as well. So be patient. Don't lose your balance. That's your overall energy. Let's see what your guidance is for the month of January. So the first card is the Moon. Second card is Strength. Third card is Five of Coins. So Sag, when you get, I'm getting that there was maybe at the end of last month or maybe last week a little dilly-dallying around. Don't get disillusioned. This is what this card is telling me. All that dark nighttime emotional bullshit. Don't get up in your head and make whatever this other thing is bigger than what it is. Don't underestimate that energy either. If you're dragging somebody in from last year, or you're having a good time, whatever, don't get disillusioned though by what you see, because maybe the ground that you might be trying to start something on, and for very few of you, this may resonate, even in terms of a new person. Don't get disillusioned by what you see. Just be real, stand in your truth, talk your truth, but be real about what you see, and don't sugarcoat it or put the rose-colored glasses on and make it look like making shit look like a bowl of sugar. Don't do it. The Strength card, you can do whatever you need to do this month without feeling like you don't have the resources right here. So just keep that general feeling of knowing that you've got the strength to do whatever it is, especially if it's a new endeavor, if it's a business proposition that you're trying to get into for this year. It's going to take strength to get through that, especially if you're dealing with a lot of paperwork, a lot of people, a lot of agencies, a lot of organizations. It's going to take your strength. So you have it. Know that you have it, and don't get all puttered out and shit dealing with everybody else's shit. Keep your focus, and if you keep your focus on what you're trying to do, you shouldn't run out of gas too quickly. Your last card, the Five of Coins. Anything that's not working for you this month, Sagittarius, get your shit and move on. Period. End of discussion. You see old girl there with her little money bag on her back, and dude just laying there looking crazy? Yes, Sag. If it ain't working, keep it moving. Tell motherfuckers to kiss your ass and have a good day. And do not. We're gonna go back to this Moon card. Do not get all up in your head about it, especially if this is someone or a project that you're walking away from that you know don't mean shit. Just do it. Just do it. Don't get caught up. Remember your overall energy. Try to maintain that balance. And you see all the colors there. You see the red, the green, the blue, the yellow. Maintain your balance. Be patient. Know that there's some bullshit going on in the air as usual. But if you maintain your balance, stay positive, everything should work out good. Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope you guys have a good upcoming week, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.